Guys, Chris, we were going to do this debate last week. I called an audible on myself. I said I can't do this debate with Chris not here.
I appreciate it.
Come on. So Batman, I have to say, has one of the most successful runs in any superhero franchise. Some of the best movies and some of the worst movies and everything in between. So I want to rank the Batman films from least favorite to most favorite. And we will see who here is right, who here is wrong.
Are you telling us which films we're ranking?
Yes, we're going to rank Batman, 1989, Michael Keaton, Tim Burton.
Michael Keaton.
That's the Michael Keaton one.
Yes. And we're going to do the second Michael Keaton one, Batman Returns. And then we're doing Batman Forever with Val Kilmer, Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell, Batman Begins, Christian Bale starring the Nolan verse, The Dark Knight, Christian Bale, Heath Ledger won the Oscar, fantastic performances all around. The Dark Knight Rises, Christian Bale, Anne Hathaway, Bane. You see me over here, Bruce. Bane. And then we go into Pattinson's The Batman.
Now, that's the list?
That's the list.
I got questions about that list.
Come on, baby.
Batman the movie is a live action movie.
You're right.
That should be on our list.
That's not on the list. You want
should be?
Listen. Adam West, Burt Ward. I will not poo-poo on that movie.
Right.
So we're going to leave it off the list.
I watched it recently, in fact.
It's the only thing of its tone.
No, I would say George Clooney's Batman and Robin is probably...
I don't know. Yeah.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Now,
arguably one of the better Batmans ever made.
I thought about putting it on the list, but I do think that movie cheats because you had seasons of the animated series. So that movie didn't have to lay groundwork. It can kind of just pick up the ball and run. Which
Lego
isn't
Batman?
Fair.
We got to keep it live action. If we
say animation, they're able to do. They don't have the limits.
Yeah.
So it's not
half of the Justice League movies are just Batman movies.
Pretty much.
Did none of those count?
Justice League movies.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that arguably Ben Affleck not getting a standalone might be the biggest missed opportunity that DC's done.
Not DC.
If Ben got a standalone Batman,
he walked away. He didn't want to do it. He was supposed to. He was writing and directing it, and he was like, "This is sucking." He wasn't enjoying it. He was going into sobriety. He was like, "I don't have the heart for this thing. It should go to somebody who does."
Maybe
but they told us
drugs for this thing.
He said the story was going to be Deathstroke hunting Batman.
Oh, really?
Because Batman blames him for his son dying or something. So it's going to be that type of like thing. But
so he kills Damian?
No, Deathstroke blames Batman for his son dying or something. And I think some villain gives Deathstroke Batman's identity. So he's kind of like hunting and dismantling Batman. That was going to be the film. And then Affleck walked away. So
that sounds like it would have been a banger.
It definitely sounds like it was going to be a banger of a movie. We kind of need to see that movie.
Yeah.
So yes, that's why that's the Batman v Superman's left off the list because it's not really a Batman movie. No Batman villains. We're barely in Gotham City. It is a Superman movie. Yeah. And but if you want to add Adam West's Batman, we will add that on the list.
Great. Actually, I do.
Okay, Adam West's Batman on the list. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 things.
Hey, what am I missing? Let me go back to the list.
So we're going to... It's almost top 10. So we're going to go off one at it, like just we're going to list our least all together. And we're going to...
All right. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, so it's like rounds. So we're debating and fighting. Okay, least favorite, number 9 slot. I think this should be pretty unanimous.
Batman Forever.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. You don't even know which one's which.
Good. Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, they're kind of the same.
They're not the same. Not even close.
Batman Forever is way better. I'm not saying it's a great movie. It's way better than Batman and Robin. if you watch it, if you were to take that movie and put it in kind of like the storyline is dope. It's a decent movie.
Yeah, they're completely different movies. They do completely different things.
Okay.
Batman
Who are the
Forever.
villains in Forever?
Oh God, Jack.
It was
The Riddler and Two-Face.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, the one with Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman is significantly worse. But if you want to say Batman
Oh wait.
Forever,
So no.
Okay. Yeah,
No. I'll
you're
take
right.
that back. Batman Forever, because that's Val Kilmer.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So what's everyone's number 9 slot?
Yeah. Batman Robin is definitely duty.
Yeah. You're right. But they do have maybe the best line out of all the movies. The entire run of Batman movies. Batman
And
Robin
we can
might
move
have
on.
the
Don't
best-
say it. No, I already know what you're talking about. I know where you're gonna go.
Okay.
I don't.
Rich, you want to say it?
No, you do it. Go ahead. Deliver it.
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
Jack, you got to prepare for this debate.
It
That's
has
Batman
all the-
Forever. That is not Batman and Robin.
Wait,
That
is it
Batman.
really?
Yes.
Oh, Batman and Robin is trash can water then.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. The next on my list is Batman Forever, though. In
What's
the number 8
everyone's
slot.
number 8?
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. Yeah.
Batman Returns for me.
Really?
Really?
It's not good.
Returns?
And it's not a Batman movie. He's actually
on.
barely in it. Batman
Danny
has no,
DeVito
Actually,
is
yeah.
incredible in that film.
no, but it's called Batman, and he's not in it. And Tim Burton didn't want to make a sequel, so he wanted to make a monster movie. So it focuses on the outcasts and the freaks. Batman has no arc in this film whatsoever.
Are you insane, though? You're saying the movie with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny
Yes.
DeVito killing it.
Batman
It's
Forever.
probably the best version of the Penguin we've ever seen and ever will see.
That is not true, Colin. It's not true. This
Oh,
penguin that
no.
runs around
Doing
eating
it for
raw
me.
fish and
Yes.
bleeding green goo. No.
Yes.
You're tripping. Batman Forever came out because Batman Returns didn't do well enough in the box office. They had to change it and reboot it to Batman Forever, which brought Batman back because you can't sell toys of penguins that are just fondling women and eating raw fish and then bleeding out green blood. And then
Who was
Max
Raven?
Max
Who was
Shrek.
Raven?
Who's Max Shrek? Now that guys, Batman wasn't in a Batman movie.
My favorite. Bruce Wayne. Why are you dressed like Batman?
Because he is Batman, you moron. I actually watched Batman Returns recently. It does not hold up as a Batman movie. As a weird
But
villain
neither
movie.
does Batman.
As a Batman movie. At least his Batman's in it. Batman Returns, he doesn't really return. We don't know why. Because he's
Right. Like I'm
He's
thinking
not
about it.
in
Like you
it.
see a lot of the Penguin.
A lot of
see
Catwoman.
A lot of the Catwoman.
You see a lot of freaking Christopher Walken.
As
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Batman takes a back seat in his own movie. That's why it's
Yeah.
number 8 on my list.
You know he's wearing Jordans in that movie?
Yes. I almost put him at 7 because he's wearing J's. So gotta love it. But nah, man, I see why you guys would say Batman Forever, but at least Batman's in Batman Forever, and Bruce Wayne has an arc in Batman Forever, and gets a sidekick. Robin's debut. Y'all are tripping. Let's go. Y'all are tripping. What's everyone's number 7 slot?
Batman the movie.
66. Wait,
The
what'd you
what?
say, Jay?
Batman the movie.
Oh yeah, it's me too. 60. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, that's right. We're putting that in
Oh,
there.
why is that even
I didn't see
here?
it. Yeah, I mean,
God, I forgot
Sorry.
about it as we said it.
yeah. I guess.
Jack, that was I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
I'll put Batman the movie because I didn't see it. Like
That is my number 7 slot. Batman
All right, moving on.
66. Moving on. What's everybody's number 6?
Dark Knight
Batman-
Rises.
Batman Returns.
Really?
Yeah, I got
That
Dark Knight
movie's
Rises
trash.
too.
Dark Knight Rises is the worst film ever made, and because it comes after 2 really phenomenal films, and this is the one supposed to wrap it up, and you don't even have a showdown with Batman and the lead villain, and the lead villain gets killed by some Catwoman on a bicycle with bazookas. And the fight between him and Bane in the middle of the movie is so trash. And then when he's got to crawl out of the hole he's been sitting in for the other half of the movie, it's like you just wait for him to take the bungee cord off. That movie, I'm sorry, and I'm the biggest Christopher Nolan fan, and I like that series of Batmans, but that movie might as well be last on the list. It's that bad.
Well, I agree. It's my number 6 too. But it's
Yeah,
fun to see.
I agree with that one.
Okay.
So Rich, what did you say? Is your number 6?
I said Batman Returns.
Okay. My number 5 is Batman Forever. Because I would say Batman's arc in Batman Forever is I realize I can be Bruce Wayne and Batman. I can be both, and that makes me stronger. Dark Knight Rises is I can't wait to retire. Hey, you, cop with no training. Here's the keys to the Batcave. Go be Batman.
No, wasn't the cop someone? Wasn't cop
It
like
was Robin. By the way,
Yeah.
what's your middle
Why'd
name?
you buy your
his-
real name?
His
What's
middle
your
name-
legal name?
What's your legal name, Robin?
Robin.
He was not. Bruce Wayne trained with ninjas for years, and he gives John Blake the keys to the Batmobile and says, "Take over. I'm going to be in freaking Italy with Selena Kyle."
John Blake. John Blake. Real name Robin.
Yeah, it goes together. They're all called Johns, Robins, Johns.
It's all the same thing.
Good choice.
Yeah. So
I got
Bat-
Batman. I got Batman Returns.
yeah,
Okay. Number 4. What do you guys got?
Dark Knight Rises?
You liked it that much, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
I
your
liked it
Wait,
better than.
are we on number
Batman
4 or number
Returns.
5?
Oh, I know. My bad. I said my number 5 was Batman Forever. Did you guys? I don't think you guys said your number 5. It's my bad.
Oh, we're just hearing Lawrence's list now.
Hey, man, it's the definitive list.
Yeah. So I said Batman Returns.
Yeah, Returns.
I think I said Batman Returns as well.
Okay. So then that was an
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
one. So number
Okay.
4 now. Number 4.
Number 4.
All right. Dark Knight Rises.
That's your number 4. Yes.
That's my number 4. Oh wait, no, wait, what? Hold on. Number 3. No. Okay, yeah, all right. The Batman 66 threw me off. All right.
It really does throw you off because
Yeah.
it's not really placeable
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
black rubber suited Batman live action. So what's your number 4s?
Batman.
This is a hard spot for me. It's a
This is-
toss up between
Batman
Batman.
80. Batman 89 is number 4 in the
Yeah, I
lineup.
can't think of it's Batman
Dude, I
89 or
forgot
Batman
89.
Begins.
Damn it.
That's the Tim Burton.
I forgot
Michael
about
Keaton
Batman
one.
Begins.
No, what the hell?
Wait, guys, this is the
Wait. So we got Batman Begins. We still got the Dark Knight,
You still have the Dark Knight, Batman,
the
Begins.
Batman, and Batman. We got
Let
five.
me swap
How are we on
5.
4 right now.
Yeah, let me swap 5 for Batman Begins and number 4
This
for the
is
Dark Knight.
chaos.
No, we have 4 left: Batman, Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, and the Batman.
We are on number 4. The number
This is
4.
the 4th. We only have 4 Batman movies left.
Right, which may be different for all of us. Keep
Yeah,
in mind,
this
we're
where
all
we're gonna
saying our
stray.
own lists.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I guess I'll go with Batman.
89.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Batman 89. Yes, I'm sure.
I'm
That
gonna go
Batman was
with
a
Batman then.
stone-blooded killer. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, he was.
Did we all just put Batman, Keaton's Batman as number 4?
No, we did not.
What did
No,
you
we
do,
did not.
Chris?
No, we did not.
I knew
What's your
Chris
number
is
4,
gonna
Chris?
be the one.
So my number 4 is the Dark Knight. I'm gonna switch it. Number 5 is Batman Begins.
Hold on. Your number 4 is the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises?
Dark Knight Rises, and then
Okay.
my number 5 was Batman Begins.
difference.
I
It's
got
a
it
big
messed up.
difference
Yeah,
in
my number
movies.
5 is the Batman Begins.
Okay.
So
My
your number
number-
4 is the Dark Knight Rises. Okay,
Yes, Dark Knight Rises.
Surprised it's that
You
high.
liked it that much, huh?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I
what
wasn't-
did
I
you think
wasn't-
about
I was
last week's
so-
episode when we all voted for Everything Everywhere All at Once as
Why are we
best picture?
derailing to that?
Because I'm-
How the hell we go to? Why are we derailing to that?
Face.
Derailed.
Oh, okay.
I'm stuck, man. I don't know if my number 4 should be Batman 89 or Batman Begins. I'm stuck here. Batman Begins is great, but stylistically, it's not Batman enough for me. Batman 89 is great, but he's It's of that time. I know, 89, 4. 89's 4. Yeah. So what's your number 3 spot, guys? This is
Batman
pretty.
Begins.
Yep.
What did you say?
Wait a second. I have my list all messed up.
For anyone listening to
The
this,
Batman.
I'm sorry.
The Batman is
It's
my
not like
number
I put effort into it. I have mad
Yeah.
notes. I took mad notes on it, but I got my list all messed up.
It's only 8 things to keep track of.
Are you writing on your
Well, now it's like
son's
40. I
pad?
have to keep throwing audibles.
Mad small.
Wait. You said the Batman's your number 3, Jack?
The Batman, the one that came out last year, is my number 3 Batman.
It's your number 3.
That's your
Interesting.
number 3. All right.
Hmm.
Well, my
It was
number
good, but there was some weird things about that film.
There's weird
Like-
things about all of them. What are we talking about?
That's 100% true. But
Well,
that
my
car
number-
chase made no sense. It was fun, but it made no
You don't
sense.
need to have.
Why it happened?
You don't need to make sense of a car chase,
That
Jack.
car chase made 0. See,
All you gotta do
he
is
left
chase people around.
and
That's
jumped
it.
into the car and just waited for this dude to escape.
It was so odd. The film was oddly very PC, and then the squirrel suit was interesting but weird for me.
Batman Begins is my number 3 spot. I feel like it. I
That
watched
movie, that movie did a lot for comic book movies.
only because before that movie was Batman and Robin. Like you can only go up.
Yeah.
You can
They
only
went up
go
a
up.
lot. It went up a lot, like a lot.
And Batman Begins was great, but I feel like Batman, a realistic version of Batman, is not going to be the best interpretation of Batman. You have to have a bit of fantasticalness to it, or else it's just you kind of suck the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Some of the fun wasn't there. It was like, yes, I get the Batmobile is a functional tank. I get why that makes sense, but it doesn't look like a cool Batmobile. It just looks like a tank.
There's some coolness to it.
So you're telling me this ninja who practiced stealth
Yeah.
chooses
yes.
a tank?
I like this. I like this, Lawrence. This is good. What else?
You're mad about the Batman's car chase and your ninjas in a tank on
Yeah.
rooftops.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on,
good.
Leroy Jenkins.
And somehow, why does the helicopter not able to follow him anymore? Because he shut off
'Cause
his
he turns his
lights.
lights off. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's
Just in real
brilliant,
life.
Jack. Brilliant
Clearly,
car
someone
chase.
has never been in a high-speed
Alright.
chase.
Yeah,
like a
you
cop
never-
or something, all right?
All right, Chris, what's your number 3?
I don't know.
Wow, he's so confused. There's only 3,
yeah,
man.
I really
Chris,
screwed up my
Chris,
list.
I would have swore this is the one you're like, I didn't even have to think about it. Like, why are you sweating? You
No,
love
Yeah,
I,
Batman.
right.
I had my top 3, but I got my 4, 5, and 6 all screwed up.
What do you like?
He is. He's sweating. He's sweating like he's eating spicy ramen.
I feel like top 3 should be no brainer. Like the
So
other
I
ones
had-
might be hard, but
No, no, the top 3 were the easiest ones for me.
well, we're in our top
We're
3.
on number 3.
I know, but then I said it already. But I think I skipped. I got my list all screwed up.
For those listening or having a hard time following us, I
Bro,
deeply
Chris.
apologize.
Yeah, I don't know. So my number 3 should be Dark Knight Rises. That's what it should be. Number 3. That's what my number 3 is. My number
Wait,
4, 5.
your number 3 favorite Batman movie of all time is the one where Batman's Batman for like 40% of the movie?
No, the Batman with Joker.
That's not
Dude, you
bad.
need to know the
Dark
names of
Knight.
these movies.
Dark Knight. That's
This is
It's a Dark Knight.
the Dark
You're
Knight.
saying
No,
your
Dark
number
I'm
Knight.
done.
3?
You can't have this debate.
Dark
Wait.
Knight. Dark Knight.
He's talking about Batman Forever and
Is it
Batman
the
and Robin.
Batman
and
guy
guy?
confused about Batman.
How does the Batman guy not know the name of
I
the
get
Heath
the
Ledger Batman
Nolan
movie?
ones. Oh, I always get the Nolan ones confused because I wasn't really into the Nolan verse that much, except for this.
You must be. It's the number 3.
Well, this one movie was a banger. Okay,
But not,
Dark
not
Knight.
that
Go,
big of a
go,
banger.
go.
Did everybody give their number 3? Rich, did
No,
you give
Rich,
your number
what was
3?
your number 3?
See, now I'm confused. Hold on.
We had too many options on this
What's going
debate.
on?
Was it? I think it was Begins. Yeah, I think it was Batman Begins.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your number 2? I'm scared. Like, what's your number? There's only 2 movies left, guys.
Yeah, the
You should only
Batman.
have the Batman's your number 2.
My number 2.
Chris, you got issues.
Yeah,
I love you, you're my cousin, but you got issues. Your number 1 slot is just pure nostalgia for no reason.
No reason.
No reason.
No reason. It's the movie that started it off for me. How could there be no reason?
Hey, spoiler alert, we're not at number one
Sorry,
yet.
my bad.
Did you say
My-
the Batman or Batman? Batman.
The
89.
Batman.
The Batman.
Robert Pattinson's Batman's his number 2
Pattinson.
spot. And he only has
Okay.
one movie he hasn't chosen yet. I can do math.
It's true. Your memory's good too, though. There's been a lot of people saying a lot of things. I'll go
A
next.
lot of
My number-
wrong things.
Well, I agree with that. My number 2 is Batman Begins.
Okay.
It's a problematic movie.
But it's also a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
And it has easy rewatchable. It's easily rewatchable. And what that movie did for Liam Neeson's career is insane. Without that, he wouldn't have said, "I will find you. I will something." It would have never happened. Without Batman Begin, Liam Neeson doesn't turn into the sickest, older, I'm just going to beat everybody up actor.
True.
Okay.
Very true. Rich, what's your number 2 spot?
It's a hard one for me, but I'm gonna have to go with the Batman.
Is your number 2?
It's my number 2. Yeah,
It's respectable.
Lawrence?
It's nice retelling of the origin story. I kind of like that Batman, that Patrick, that Robert Pattinson Batman.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. My number 2 spot is The Dark Knight, though.
Okay.
Your number 2 is The Dark Knight?
Oh, The Dark Knight's great. The Batman part is still not what makes that movie amazing. It's not Batman in that movie.
This is true.
It's Gotham City. It's the Joker. It's the stakes. It's not necessarily Batman, although Christian Bale's great. I'm not talking about performance. I'm talking about every sequel. These directors are like, I'm over Batman. I want to focus on the villains. And it's like Batman is a villain who keeps himself in check with a strong moral code. He's mad interesting. He doesn't stop being interesting just because you have a part 2.
Why can't you direct the Batman film, Lawrence?
Someone direct a Superman film, Jack. You can't direct them all.
Did you all just hear what all 15 of you listening to this right now, did you not just hear what Lawrence just said? He literally just said, all you people out there making Batman content, don't you realize that Batman himself is the villain? Just keeping himself in check with the strong moral code. Wow. I would love to see that film.
That's why he can't
hate to see that film.
That's why he can't kill just one person. Because if he does, that's a wrap.
Killing everyone.
That's
It never occurred to me. You open that door.
Oh, he's done. He's done. He rides that line all the time. That's why Christian Bale, manslaughter is still killing. You threw that hot poker in the air and you killed a bunch of ninjas in the beginning of Batman Begins.
Took
Can't
the whole.
do it.
Yeah, wow.
But Robert Pattinson telling Gordon, no guns. And he's like, you must be crazy. I'm like, there's something there. But so my number 2.
I'd never processed it like that. I knew it mattered, but I didn't think it mattered like that. That changes the whole game, Lawrence. Like that kind of insight into the character's psyche is so brilliant. You could literally base the whole film off of that.
Tell him to hire me, Jack.
I'm screaming it right now. I'm literally screaming it right now. Someone needs to get Lawrence to direct a Superman movie. He needs to be directing a Batman movie.
Yes.
This guy has spent his whole life caring about this content in a way where someone just let him do it.
How on the edge do you have to be where you choose not to kill a guy who killed your surrogate son? Jason Todd is like a son to Bruce Wayne, and Joker beat him with a crowbar and blew him up. And Batman still said, if I cross this line, I will bring a vengeance down on this world you have never seen before.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting chills, man. I'm getting chills thinking about that story.
Let's stop giving them ideas, man.
All right.
What's your number 2, Chris? No, you already said your number 2. Rich, you said your number 2?
I said my number 2. I said the Batman.
The Batman. Jackie said your number 2.
Begins.
Begins. Okay, number 1 slot. Number
Dark
1
Knight.
slot.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, Chris. That's the one with the Joker in it.
Yes.
Who would have thought, Chris?
Oh, wow.
You're the Batman guy.
I got two.
Unbelievable.
Dark Knight Rises is not that far of a reach to get the titles confused.
They mean
I can quote the
completely two
movie.
different things. My number one's the Batman. It is a toss-up between the Batman and the Dark Knight. I mean, it's not like one's better than the other to me. I just like the one that focuses on Batman more. I do love Heath Ledger's Joker, though. I mean, that on its own, but I like
the soundtrack. The soundtrack to that movie is just
Whoa! You want to talk about
Brilliant.
soundtracks? Number one, Batman '89 got Prince on the whole soundtrack, man. Party man.
right.
You can't beat that soundtrack.
You said Batman '89 is the best Batman movie ever made,
Yeah, it's my favorite, hands down.
bar none.
Hands down, my favorite.
Chris, you tripping.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
Yeah,
you
that's
are.
You
nostalgia
tripping.
talking, but it ain't logic.
You tripping. That Batman, I have it
But
on
it
number
makes-
4.
You know why it makes sense, Lawrence?
Hmm.
It's easy for him to remember.
Okay, Batman. I got it. That's why the Adam West one threw him off, because that's called Batman 2. He's like, wait, I'm all messed up.
You know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Chris, that's nostalgia talking. Everyone's top 3 should be, in my
Wait, what
opinion.
did Rich? What did you say you was number one?
You said the
It's a Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Yeah, okay.
top 3 to me should be in any number, in any variation, the Batman, the Dark Knight, or Batman Begins. Like in that variation, that should be like kind of our top 3
Yeah.
in whatever order you may choose.
I'm with you, except for Batman Begins, man.
I mean, I put except for Begins. You said except for Begins.
Yeah, Begins doesn't belong top 3.
I don't understand how the top 4 are debatable though. I'm like, you could put Batman '89 in the top 4. That's the Keaton one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. But like,
Sorry, I can't help it.
well, that's our debate. Chris, you got nostalgia all over you. You dripping in it,
I'm
man.
telling you, it spawned a lifetime of poor financial decisions for me.
I get it, but like objectively, when you look at it as a movie, you go, "Yo,
It's good. It's good.
So coherently, we basically put all those 90 Batmans near the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah."
And
Except, I do have Batman Forever over The Dark Knight Rises.
Right, you did go back and watch that recently, and you're saying it was actually pretty good for you.
No, Lawrence
an
has been
actual
on Batman
adventure.
Forever since forever. He's been on. That's
I like
fact.
it.
I've had many conversations.
Is it a better movie than The Dark Knight Rises? No, not even close. Is it a better Batman experience than The Dark Knight Rises? Easy, hands down. Hands
Mm.
down. It's like, is Man of Steel a better crafted movie than Superman 3? Yes.
I went back and I watched that movie.
Superman 3 is a better Superman movie, but it's not a better movie than Man of Steel. But it's a better Superman movie. So I would say
Well, it
Batman
doesn't have the action. Man of Steel has incredible graphics, got the action. What they're
Right.
doing is state of the art.
But which one's a better
But they
Superman
missed
movie?
the heartbeat. There's no heartbeat in that film.
And for The
That's
Dark Knight
sad.
Rises, a Bruce Wayne that's just going to retire, a Bruce Wayne that just runs in a battle in the second week and gets beat up bad and then disappears for half the movie. That ain't a Batman movie to me. Good movie. Not a Batman movie. Batman movie. Yeah. And
All
Batman 89, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Come on,
It's
man.
great.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
It should be everybody's
yeah.
number 4 or 5 for sure. Number 1, you better put some respect.
No,
on the
it
Dark
should
Knight
be
and the
Chris's number 1. That's actually appropriate. That's why he
I
was
love
missing from last week's debate.
I love that damn movie.
Batman. On
that
that
damn
note, what's up, y'all? Welcome to 3 Brothers and a Shot of Milk.